Welcome, Amakhosi Network. Welcome to the channel. Kaizer Chiefs draws with AmaZulu 1-1. But the thing that I saw today, hey, you know what, look, guys, I want to tell you the truth. Kaizer Chiefs breaks my heart. I watch this team each and every day, but this team breaks my heart. Kaizer Chiefs went to AmaZulu to get a draw. I'm going to repeat this. Kaizer Chiefs went to AmaZulu to get a draw. Yes, it breaks my heart to see this. Kaizer Chiefs was bringing in about Gonzalez in extra time. Like, my God, you know, when you bring someone in extra time, it means that you're wasting time because you want the game to finish and you don't want basically the game to continue. You just want the draw. You want the point. So that is Cavin Johnson. That is Kaizer Chiefs. Chiefs is fighting to get draws. Chiefs is no longer interested in winning. They take out Umdu Shabalala, our best creative player. They put on Abo Castillo, who was off. Like, Castillo shouldn't play for the rest of the season. He's offering nothing. Like as good as he was, but he's honestly offering nothing. But before we get into that, please like, comment, and subscribe. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll start by saying this. Modi got a yellow card in the last minutes of this game. Yes. Guys, I am so excited. You guys don't understand. Modi will not play in the next game. Modi will not play in the next game. I am so excited because you guys will think that I don't like Modi. But no, Modi has not been good for the past number of games. Modi has not been good. But why does he continue to play all the way to the last minute of the game? Why? We have about Done Jansen who we could try out. We have so many players who we could try out in those. Mfundo Vilagazi created a better chance than Modi created the whole game when Mfundo Vilagazi was on the left wing. He created the best chance the whole game, which Dupree shot and the keeper saved. Mfundo Vilagazi created the best chance. Modi has been there for how many minutes? Mfundo Vilagazi went that side once and created he found a player in the box. Something Modi has been failing to do. Modi, the whole of the first half, has been running with defenders and he can't even pass past the defenders or find a player. Today, Modi found number one, Sitebe, because Sitebe jumped at the ball. Number two, Dupree. So Mfundo Vilagazi found two players in the box. But you know what? I know I'm starting at the end. But that's because that was for me an important thing. I don't want to see Modi. I am good. Grand Modi. Like, because we know Kevin Johnson is going to play him wire. So that is one thing I'm celebrating. But today was so bad, Guti. One thing that Chiefs fans should be happy about. One thing we should be happy about is that AmaZulu is also a slow team. It's a very dumb team, AmaZulu. And I'm not showing very disrespect to a lot of people, but AmaZulu brought in their attackers in the 85th minute of the game. What does that mean? It means AmaZulu today was content with a draw, but they brought in their attackers and their best striking force players on the 85th minute. They brought in Umuremi, they brought in Abokwem, and Umaluleka also came in from the bench. You see all these players I'm naming, all AmaZulu's best midfield and attacking players. Imagine if AmaZulu started the game with Kwem, Maluleke, Extin, Muremi. You see, with Abo Hanamub, Abongema, and that team would give Chiefs very big problems. But because they put their best players on the bench, it's a benefit to us who also, we are very swag. Our team started off bad. Like, our team today was lucky that AmaZulu is so bad that they gave Dupree a tap in for Mahal. Dupree scored a very easy goal because AmaZulu gave us the goal. The AmaZulu goal they scored, I think, was an offside. I think if it wasn't, it was one of those goals where I don't blame the ref for that goal. A lot of you are going to hate me for saying this, but it's that kind of goal that I don't blame the ref. Guys, those are the goals that even the best refs will be unsure if the person was offside, because it's very, very that one needs you to draw a line. And if you need to draw a line to figure out if that person was offside, how do you expect the ref to draw a line? That's the kind of goal that needs VAR. So who do I blame for that AmaZulu's goal? I actually blame Kaizer Chiefs. They allowed Umulenga to decide. And Umulenga was like, let me just see. There's someone at the back post. Kick. Then they scored that way. So that one is more a Chiefs problem than an AmaZulu problem. Because that one, I feel like refs should leave those kind of goals that go in as goals. Because if they're not sure if the person was 100% offside, they should just allow it to be goals. That has always been the FIFA rule, that if the ref is not sure it's offside, allow the attacking team to take that advantage, because that's better for the game. But if you're not sure, then you pick up your flag and say it's offside. We don't want those deals. We want more goals than we do want like 0-0s. So that one I don't have a problem with. But other than that, I want to say this. There are a couple of things that I saw today that I didn't like. Number one, Bruce Vuma can never be Kaizer Chiefs' number one goalkeeper. Bruce Vuma can just never be. Today he dropped the ball when he was kicked in the air, and it could have been a goal. And then he's picking up his hands to say it wasn't my fault. Kanti, whose fault is it when you're the one who drops the ball? Bruce, I always say it's fine as a third choice or even a fourth choice if you have the luxury of having 4 goalkeepers like Abo Sundowns. If we're a team that's going to have 4 goalkeepers, then Bruce Vuma must be goalkeeper number 4. And no Peterson 3, no Peterson 2, no Peterson 1. We need goalkeepers at the level of Kune in his prime. I won't say Ronwen Williams. I won't say in his prime we need a goalkeeper like this, because I feel Ronwen Williams is good, but I don't think he's the best goalkeeper ever. I don't think he's the best goalkeeper. I think just because Sundowns is dominant, you guys will not see how Ronwen Williams' flaws. The goals he's been conceding in his career have not been good kind of goals. So, but when you play for a team like Sundowns, even if I went to go be a keeper tomorrow for a team like Sundowns, I can tell you guys, I will concede very little goals. And I'm not even a goalkeeper, but I can tell you that I'll concede very little goals. Because how many people actually get a chance to face the goalkeepers of Sundowns because of how good they defense is? But anyway, the game, guys, the game. First half was swag. When I say swag, Chiefs is not creative. We just have to be honest. Kaizer Chiefs is not creative. They take the ball. We have negative players. We can't play with Umthetwa and Siteba. I unfortunately always have to say this over and over again to be like, we can't play with those two, but because we all understand that Kevin Johnson right now is not playing to win, he's playing to draw or just not to lose. Let's say Kevin Johnson he would rather take points and not lose. So because of that, he will continue to play 2 defensive midfielders, even if it doesn't work for us. These guys, what's funny about these guys is that they play together, but they don't complement each other. So they lose the ball when they play together. They are often outside of position when they play together. Even when Castillo came, Kevin Johnson, I was so surprised, left Castillo, Mtetwa and Sitebe when he made the first substitution before he substituted Mtetwa, where he saw that we stopped playing because he took out Umdu. And that's the thing about Kevin Johnson. He's doing the same thing. And I'm starting to think maybe it's a Dylan Shepherd thing. They like sacrificing the most promising players in our team. Today they sacrificed Umdu Shabalala. I don't understand why Umdu Shabalala and Mfundo Vilagazi cannot play in the same game. Maybe someone must tell me. Maybe I'm not educated in football. Maybe I'm a stanger, But I want to understand, why can't we play Umdu Shabalala and Mfundo Vilagazi in the same game at the same time and give them a 45 minutes? Because when they play alone, it's just difficult to watch because they have to do two. There's no one to complement the other player. Umfundo Shabalala came today. First half, he did so much off the ball. He did his level best. He even hit the pole. Umfundo Vilagazi came in the second half. He created a goal, and then Uveli Mota scored. But imagine, saved the goal. But imagine if these guys played together and we just had Umteto to sit. And we told Umteto, your main job is to protect the back four. Don't go forward. You shouldn't go forward. You should just go there, protect the back four. But don't try to go and support the attack. Just support. Like, we are telling you, Guti, don't go for it. Mfundo and Mdu must take over the midfield. That is how it's meant to be. But anyway, because Kevin Johnson wants to defend, it is what it is. And yeah, I feel sorry for a player like Uranga Chivavero, no supply, but then tomorrow Chiefs fans are gonna say he's a bad striker. But guys, let's be honest. What chance did Chiefs create for Rang today? If we have to be honest, like sometimes it's difficult for me because I see Ranga trying to create more than he's being created for, because Uranga realizes that Umdu can't do a lot of things alone. So Uranga gives Umdu options and tries to create, but it's not his game. His game is not to create. And I don't get why we have coaches who can't figure out that if you don't supply Ranga, then he will not have an impact. Then rather don't play him. Rather let's play with midfielders only once. Let's just play with midfielders. Yes, because if you're going to put a striker who is not going to be involved in the game, then why are we playing with strikers? Let's play with midfielders. Let's sacrifice Ranga and play then play Ashley there and play Castillo and play Abomfundo Villagazi and things like that. Because playing with Oranga for me is wasting time if we're not going to put players to support him to get goals. I mean, the best teams right now, imagine Umabasa has 15 goals this season. But who's supporting him? So who's supporting Rile Bohile, Masangai, Miguel Team, who is a good midfielder, can find a pass. They will have Talent Mbata. They will have so many good players who will be able to support. And on top of that, they have Umonyani, who is a right back who can overlap. So it's difficult, and Udlamini as well. So you see how many players Umabasa has to create for him. But at Chiefs, we have number one Ranga. Then we have Dupree. Remember, Dupree is technically a striker. He is not a midfielder who is going to create a lot of goals. He is technically a striker. Then we have on the left Modi, who is the midfielder, but he is not penetrating. Then we have Umdu Shabala, who is the most creative player in the field, but he's playing alone as a number 10. Then the two players behind him, Usitebe and Umteto, cannot create to save their lives. And I don't understand, because Sitebe has been playing an attacking midfielder for AmaZulu and since we've known him. But since he's been told to play, since he's come at Chiefs, he's failing to make the right passes. I don't understand. But anyway, the one thing I'll sum up in this game is bad coaching was on display, both from AmaZulu and both from Kaizer Chiefs. It was just bad coaching, wire. After the first half, I felt like if someone from overseas was watching Kaizer Chiefs versus AmaZulu, they would be shocked to be told Guti Chiefs is a historically great team. That person would be shocked. That person would be thinking, Guti, is this the lower division teams playing here? And then the guy would be like, no, this is Kaizer Chiefs. These are our biggest teams in South Africa. So the football they're playing here is the pro league football, like the top league football. And we would be like, yes, these are two of our best teams in the league. Then the guy would be confused to be like, this is football. I've seen under-19s play better football like this in Slovakia or whatever, Slovenia. So that is what we have to deal with today. I want to say one thing. I apologize to all Kaizer Chiefs fans and everyone who watched this game. You wasted at least 2 hours of your day or 90 minutes of your day watching this football. This football was so poor that a part of me, I feel like God is up there in heaven laughing at me saying, hey, bana, why are you wasting your time? Hey, madoda, labantu banesikhathi sokudlala. You know, I give people life. Uthi akazi lo yofakusasa ubukela le nonsense, wasting 2 hours. Ngabe uphuza ibhiya or something. If I was, hey, this is our life, guys. This is our life.